Hey family, it's like about 10:30 a.m. I just, not just, but I disconnected myself from my machine and I had a little breakfast this morning, trying to start this week off right. This will be my first full week, like with no help, doing my peritoneal dialysis at home, and so far it's going well. Made an error last night, kind of had to restart, but that's the good thing about it. You can do stuff like that. What I want to talk about today is, disabled people and them being able to do anything. And I mean damn near anything. I've seen this phenomenon on social media, on the web, just as I've been creating videos myself as the informed patient, just Dave, living with sickle cell and kidney disease on dialysis, and going through the ringer, if you know my story. But I'm seeing like spectacular videos, people flying planes, people getting sight, people who can't hear, people with no legs, no arms, just living life up. One little young man competing for martial arts competition. Dude had like a walker and he's like going through the whole, thing. I don't know if it was Taekwondo, the style or whatever, but he's just like, killing it. And it goes to like show us that like, we place the limitations on ourselves. And I know for me being 40, coming up with sickle cell in the early 80s, it was like a death sentence. Like, it was like, oh, he may not live to this age and that age, and he can't do this, you can't do that, he can't do contact stuff, he can't, a lot of the stuff I did with limitations. But I always remember not my parents, but my family and my head saying, oh, you can't do that. Even as I was older, I remember like the last discrepancy I got in with my uncle, because he was like, he asked me about, we were at a pool, a little kind of, I don't know, kind of an Airbnb-ish motel thingy, really nice little spot. And they had a little pool, and I was thinking about getting in just to like get my feet wet a little bit, nothing crazy. And he was like, oh, Dave, you thinking about going in the pool? And I said, yeah, I'm thinking about getting my feet wet a little bit. Of course, I'm not going to go berserk in it, because I don't, we're 2 hours away from home, and I don't want to go to any other hospital outside of where I live. But he was like, yeah, you shouldn't go in because you never know, and we're so far. And it was basically, he didn't want me to go in because he was thinking about his own comfort and how they would have to drive and it would mess up their plans, not thinking that I haven't been in water in like 15 years. Well, once in 15 years in North Carolina, because the pool was like heated and all that. And that was like before, I believe, I had my central venous catheter in my chest. This was like the only time, maybe even longer than that. But I was like, you know what? I want to go in this water with family. And he kind of made me feel so bad. And I kind of went back to my room and I cried in the pillow alone. My cousin came in after and we talked about it, and things were much better, and it fleshed out. But in all reality, it's like we can do anything, man. Like, I wish I had this mindset that I have like now as I'm like 40, as a kid. Like, if the people were to like challenge me the way they do now and told me I can do things, because I was just told, I went straight. Oh, you can't do that, Dave. Remember, da 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 da. Oh, you go left. Oh, you can't do that. Even still, like if I try and do stuff, oh, you can't do that, or oh, don't do that because that's going to be hard. Like, it's always some limitation, especially with my family. They're just so afraid. But then there's like, I try and better my life and do things and push it. And, it's like, so I won't be under you guys all the time, or, whatever. And you don't want me. I can tell, like, you kind of want your independence from me. But then at the same time, you guys are kind of sheltering me in a way that makes me dependent. And it's so weird, and so it gets me flustered. It just hurts my soul a little bit. But for the younger folks out there with sickle cell, any kind of terminally, chronically ill, whatever, don't let nobody tell you you can't do it. Of course, be cautious and set your own limitations and take it easy. Take it easy, little by little. But you can do anything. I'm seeing it right now as I'm 40 years old. It took me 40 years to see this. It took the internet to expose this to me. It took TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, whatever else is out there that I'm on to show me that you can do any damn thing. And it's so true, bro. I watch my boy Jeremy do the hemodialysis, and then he encourages people, to do it, and people are actually doing it, and they're like, I mean, dude is like a champion, bro. Dude is like, I don't even know what to call him, but he's just a beast. Because I see so many people commenting and just like, yo, I'm starting home hemo, and da-da-da. I was scared, so you showed me, and he tells his story, and that's what it's about. Because when I grew up, it was all about hiding what you were weak in, and sheltering it. Don't let nobody know your weakness. But no, show that shit. Show your vulnerability. Show your weakness. Show what's weak about you. Because then there's other people out there who have that same weakness, who are scared to do whatever it is that they're going to see you doing. And then they're going to be like, hold up, he's doing it, and he's the same as me, or either worse or whatever. And they're doing it. So, I love it, man. Like, I remember at first I wanted to do home hemo, but I didn't have like the family help like that. And, I was just like a little weird about it, especially having some other health issues. But I would totally consider home hemo, if PD didn't work or wasn't my thing. I'm just not feeling in-center anymore. Like, I get it. You go there every other day, couple hours, you're done, and you don't got to worry about it. But that whole day, you're tired because you just had this super ultra filtration. They rushed your blood out of you and back in you. So you're beat that whole day. Most people. I was anyway. You got the next day to work with when you're just coming to. And then you got to go right back again the next day. So it's like, PD, I'm tired, but I'll sleep through most of that. By the time the first pull and dwell and I start to get a little tired, I'm sleeping through it. I wake up, it's over. I disconnect, and that's it. But yo, don't let nobody tell you you can't do stuff, because I'm seeing miraculous things, like wonders, like people with one eye seeing better, like, just joking, but you know what I mean? Like, people are killing it out there. They are doing it. Like, don't let nobody tell you you can't do it. Like, shit. I used to think that a one-legged man would lose an ass-kicking contest, but ask me that now. I bet it's a one-legged man out there who would kick some people's butt, like, hardcore. And I seriously, sincerely mean that. But yo, there's no limitations right now in this world, man. It's, whether you got to build a device to kind of help you do it or maneuver it, or you got to, whatever you got to do, whatever kind of alteration you got to make with your life and your situation, you can do anything. Anything. I mean, parachute, jump out of buildings, climb rocks, whatever it is. I done talked the whole 10 minutes, so I'm going to let y'all go because I just got excited. They were just like a fire lit in my soul from watching a few videos, especially my boy Jeremy, the metal guy. He's a beast. And this young kid doing martial arts. I was told I always can't do it my whole life. That was lies. You can do anything no matter what. Everybody be blessed on this Monday morning. Have a great week. Be positive, believe that you can, and be blessed. Ciao.